Good day everybody, my name is Awesomecrunch and welcome back to more Subnautica news. Now firstly I'd just like to apologise if I sound really tired. It's quite late here, but this has literally just come out. This is brand new within the last 30 seconds. I really wanted to make a video on this though because it's really important stuff about the Arctic biome. So basically, Charlie Cleveland, who is the lead designer of Subnautica and the owner of Unknown Worlds, or at least he's in the highest position in Unknown Worlds, he just tweeted saying, "Playing through a build, thought I'd capture just a little teaser of new Subnautica stuff, details coming eventually." Now this is a screenshot of the PDA, so it looks like it's going to be some sort of PDA entry about a thing called the VESPER. Now the VESPER is a semi-permanent installation designed to provide a sustainable environment for research personnel stationed far from Federation space. Once in geosynchronous orbit, I might have pronounced that wrong, of a target planet, it deploys multiple ground-to-space elevators for energy-efficient resource transportation. Location, planet 4546b, Ariadne Arm. And then there's the mission parameters. It says number 1, forensic examination and recovery of the Aurora wreckage. 2, biomedical research. 3, ecological preservation. 4, resource exploration. And 5, classified. Now obviously the most exciting thing about this is the idea of the VESPER, this space elevator thing. I have no idea how this is going to work, but it sounds really interesting. What this also seems to confirm, if this is the final story that they're going with, the DLC, the Arctic biome, will take place after the Aurora crash, so the person you play as will not be from the Aurora crash. It looks like it's going to be someone going to the planet to recover the Aurora, or at least have a look at it. It doesn't say... oh, it does say recovery actually, so that's interesting. So to me that suggests that we're going to have to go back to the Aurora, but maybe there's going to be something that goes wrong and we can't get back to the Aurora or something like that. But to me, recovery and forensic examination of the Aurora makes me think we're going to have to go back there. Now the next 3, biomedical, ecological and resource exploration and preservation, those are really cool because those definitely promote the idea of living in the ecosystem, looking after it and stuff like that, which is kind of what the devs have been going after all this time, which is why they never implemented any guns or anything like that, because they really wanted it to be important that you interacted carefully and stuff with your environment and didn't mess up the ecosystem. I think that's a really cool thing that's going to be with this DLC. It looks like it's going to be a lot more science-based, which I cannot wait for. Haven't really got any more details other than this. This is the latest thing on it at the moment, but I will keep you informed. Remember to follow Charlie on Twitter. I've put notifications on so I get notified as soon as he tweets, because pretty much everything he tweets is gold, so it's really worth looking at. But essentially, it's just nothing like I expected. Some people thought it could be a follow-up to the Subnautica main game, so someone from the Aurora that came out early or late or whatever and landed in the Arctic biome. It's actually looking like we've arrived later for a recovery mission. So a long time later, perhaps as our player has got back to Alterra space, they've sent a recovery vessel now that they know the gun has been disabled, so they can set up these VESPERs, semi-permanent installations designed to provide a sustainable environment for research personnel stationed far from Federation space. And we know that 4546b is very far from Federation space because that's the whole point. That's why it's so hard to get a rescue there. Geosynchronous orbit. So a geosynchronous orbit is an orbit around a planet of a satellite with an orbital period that matches the rotation of the planet, which takes 1 sidereal day. Now if you're talking about Earth, that means that it's an orbit around Earth of a satellite with an orbital period that matches Earth's rotation on its axis, which takes 1 sidereal day. So I'm assuming that means it stays on the same point on the planet, although a lot of the definition seems to be talking about directly above the equator. And obviously I don't think an Arctic biome will be I don't think there'd be an Arctic area on the equator, but I don't know. Okay, so if you do know what that is in particular, then please do tell me. I'd be interested to know what that is, but that's just what I found with a quick minute of research. So it looks like we're going to have some sort of space elevators. I don't know at all, but it's really, really interesting. And I cannot wait for the way this is going. More nature-based, more science-based. It's looking awesome. Wonder what the 5th classified bit of information is. I guess we'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I'm going to leave it here, guys. So if you did enjoy the video, please remember to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Give it a like, and I will see you guys in the next one. Try, my friends.